Who is better, Jordan or LeBron?
He's an amazing person, really nice guy. But for him and his guys, if you don't say he's the greatest ever, it's like you could commit treason.
Right. You're either for them or against them.
Yeah,
it's like, can I just say you're one of the greatest players of all time?
No, you cannot.
Charles Barkley didn't just go after LeBron James. He detonated a truth bomb the NBA has been terrified to touch for nearly 2 decades. The moment Barkley opened his mouth, the studio went silent in a way that didn't feel normal. Analysts froze. Producers panicked. Even the soundboard guy hesitated. And the same networks that spent years polishing LeBron's image suddenly had no idea how to react. Because this wasn't a hot take. This wasn't an old head rant. This was an earthquake that shook the foundation of everything fans thought they knew about the league's golden era.
You know, those are some incredible stats.
They are.
Those are some incredible stats. I'm never going to say anything bad about LeBron, I told you. I think he's the 3rd best player I've ever seen play after Michael and Kobe.
For years, LeBron James has been treated like basketball royalty in more ways than one. Greatness? No one questions that. Influence? Unmatched. But Barkley wasn't talking about basketball skills. He was talking about something bigger. The machine around LeBron. The empire built not just on talent, but on control. And for the first time on national TV, someone with real status said out loud what millions whispered online. Criticizing LeBron wasn't just frowned upon, it was practically a career-ending move. You were either with the king or you were invisible. Some players felt it, some coaches felt it, even media professionals felt it. And when Barkley said it, the backlash was instant. ESPN's segments suddenly cut early. Social media exploded into civil war. Some fans called him bitter, jealous, washed. But millions more said Barkley was the first person with a microphone who wasn't scared. Because beneath the blunt jokes, beneath the old-school bravado, his message hit deeper than anyone expected. A message about how the NBA built an image so perfect that no one dared question it.
I'm going to just give a couple of things about, if he wanted to do it fair, he would say, well, how many games did Michael Jordan play compared to LeBron? And actually, if you look at the numbers, Michael actually had 5,000 more points in his career, same number of games.
But to understand why Barkley's comments hit so hard, you have to understand how LeBron's story started. It didn't begin like a typical superstar's. Most legends grow into greatness. LeBron was introduced as greatness. The Chosen One cover on Sports Illustrated at age 17 wasn't hype, it was a prophecy. Before he ever took an NBA shot, he had sneaker deals, endorsement empires, commercials, documentaries, and a narrative already written for him. Nike didn't give him a contract, they invested in a myth. The league didn't just welcome him, they restructured the spotlight around him. TV networks built careers off protecting that myth. And the machine didn't stop at image. Over time, it grew into influence. Influence unlike anything the NBA had seen. When LeBron joined the Heat, it wasn't simply a basketball decision. It was a signal. A new era. Stars wouldn't wait for front offices to build rosters. They would build rosters themselves. LeBron wasn't just the franchise player. He became the recruiter, the architect, the unofficial GM, and in some cases, the real power behind roster moves. Coaches changed, teammates shuffled, philosophies shifted, all because of one superstar's expectations. Teams gutted their depth, drained their assets, and surrendered long-term plans hoping LeBron would deliver a championship. Sometimes he did. Many times, he didn't. But whether he stayed or left, the result was the same. Rosters left in ruins. Cleveland felt it. Miami felt it. The Lakers felt it. Even today, front offices whisper about the cost of the LeBron formula. And the league felt it too. That's why insiders quietly admitted that the second apron rule, the harsh new salary cap restrictions, wasn't just about parity. It was a subtle pushback, a guardrail, a way for the league to prevent any one superstar from reshaping franchises at will ever again. But the real armor protecting LeBron wasn't built by front offices. It was built on television. Sports media became an unofficial security system around him. Analysts who criticized him didn't last long. Those who praised him stayed employed. Richard Jefferson became a full-time LeBron shield. Kendrick Perkins went from critic to protector overnight. Shannon Sharpe practically built an entire brand praising LeBron. And debates rarely felt like debates. They felt like scripted sermons. The message was always the same. LeBron could do no wrong. That's the wall Barkley tore down. On live TV, he didn't just question LeBron. He questioned the system that shaped him. He questioned how criticism became taboo. He questioned why calling Jordan the GOAT brings backlash in a league that claims to love discussion. Barkley said out loud what most legends whisper privately. If you don't call him the greatest, it's like treason. And the studio didn't know how to handle it. Suddenly the debates felt raw. Suddenly they felt unpredictable. Suddenly the protection was gone. And what made Barkley's words even more powerful is that he wasn't attacking LeBron's achievements. In fact, he praised them. He said LeBron has the greatest career ever: longevity, numbers, sustained excellence. But he also said something the media avoids: Jordan is still the greatest player. He explained why so many legends sound critical of LeBron, because none of them were this dominant this late. They didn't maintain elite production into their late 30s. That wasn't jealousy, that was honesty. And honesty has been rare in the LeBron era. But then came Barkley's deeper point, the point no one in media likes touching. Every flaw in LeBron's journey was rebranded. Every failure was sanitized. The 2011 Finals collapse? Rewritten as growth. Multiple Finals losses? Blamed on teammates. Needing all-star teammates to win? Ignored. Having more Hall of Fame teammates than most legends? Never discussed. Meanwhile, Jordan's flaws get magnified monthly. Kobe's mistakes are dragged out yearly. Even Shaq's legacy gets critiqued. But LeBron? Protected at all costs. And then Barkley hit the biggest nerve: the super team blueprint. Fans often forget LeBron didn't join a super team, he created it. And that move reshaped the NBA for a decade. Durant followed that blueprint, Kawhi followed it, Harden chased it. Stars stopped building with teams and started forming alliances. But while that strategy produced rings, it also destroyed organic development. Young talent couldn't grow. Small market teams lost hope. Rosters became temporary experiments instead of long-term projects. But the modern NBA is shifting. Jokic won without a super team. Giannis won by staying loyal. Teams like the Kings, Magic, and Wolves are rising through chemistry, not politics. The apron rules made super teams almost impossible. And suddenly, LeBron's blueprint doesn't look like the future, it looks like the past. That's why Barkley's message hit at the perfect moment, because the LeBron narrative is fading. Not disappearing, just fading. The highlights don't dominate like before. His moves don't shake the league. His teams don't dictate free agency. And as Barkley said, LeBron's era won't end in drama or scandal. It will end quietly, when fans simply shift their attention elsewhere. Because every empire fades when there's no machine left to fuel it. But Barkley wasn't tearing LeBron down. He was tearing down the illusion around him, the protection, the false narratives, the PR armor. Because real greatness doesn't need a shield. Jordan didn't need super teams. Kobe didn't need media armies. Duncan didn't need narratives. Their games spoke loud enough. Now we're entering a new NBA era. The old debates are losing energy. New stars are rising. And in this new landscape, fans are asking a different question. What kind of greatness actually matters now? Manufactured greatness or earned greatness? Barkley made his choice. And now he's asking the world, what's yours? The legend or the illusion? One era is fading, another is rising. And the real conversation? This is only the beginning.